This parking lot that we're headed to might seem a little boring, but in San Van, anywhere can be a spot. All you need is your skater eyes to see the potential, and quick drop to make it happen. I'll fill you in on how it works. Let me just get the instructions.
Wooden whoop-de-doos with scenic ocean views. It's go time. Back to the start. You got this. Go again. Reload. Time's halfway done. The sea air suited you. Good work.
What is happening, my friend? The name's Slappy. Looks like Izzy volunteered me for the next stop on the tour. Makes sense seeing as me and the crew I roll with are into rigging spots. I'll fill you in on San Van's Quick Drop, a DIYer's dream tool. I've got just the spot. Let's roll. Okay, let's start building with the handy toolbox. It's so sick. Quick Drop lets every builder is different. So let V know if you want to change. Yep, that's about it. Get some practice and throw a few objects down. Quick Drop is super useful. Climbing, decorating, spot fixing. Me and the crew are always coming up with new stuff for the catalog, too. Hell yeah, I like your choices. Now it's time for the good stuff. Skating. Sweet, looks like you're figuring it out. I don't even know how it works. Ah, shoot! I just saw the dang footnotes. Apparently you can inspect quick drop items for more details. Pretty handy when you need... Okay, let's see how many points we can score on our little build-a-spot. Damn, you've got... Just remember, anything's a spot if you've got the tool. Alright, building a spot in an open lot is one thing, but skating is about cars. Jumping on cars or over them. I've actually got an idea. Alright, the mission is to blast over a few of these cars. The how is up to you, but I'd strongly suggest a kicker for some launch load. I've heard of some pros who can jump cars without a ramp, but quick drop would...
Time for another go. Do-over. Start over. Let's give it another go. Give it another try.
Rat, I knew you'd figure out the proper object to air to car ratio. Yeah, Captain Problem Solver gets it done. Great work. I've got another spot that could use your quick drop expertise. Let's roll. like you might have the DIY gene. If that display is any indication, it takes a builder to know one. And I know one when I see one.
Own this one. Should be kind of easy. My advice? Hit it. Okay, this time. Get it and got it. Nicely done.
Yeah, Captain Problem Solver gets it done. Great work. I've got another spot that could use your quick drop expertise. Let's roll. Alright, step one done. You found the spot. Now let's make it skatable. That ledge is pretty high. The kicker ramp should give you a boost up. Damn, there's footnotes and an addendum, and it looks like there's something called quickest drop. Check it out. V will keep track of some of your favorites, but if you want the whole shebang, you can still boot up the full app. Just plop down the kicker in the right spot when you're ready.
Ah, that's it. You are set for success. Go hit it. Kicker not exactly in the right spot? Don't forget, you can always adjust after the fact.
Nice. That was sick. Skater 1, ledge 0. Quick drop with the assist. Alright, I've got one last spot to mess with. It's a bit tricky to get to, so follow V's AR line. The spot we're headed to is Goldcrest Village, my neck of the woods. I'm tight with the local crew there, the SV Lokes. It's a match made in heaven. They love skating and building spots, and so do I. Used to do it in my old hometown, also nicknamed San Van. Serendipity. I hear the kids like to play the floor is lava game. Let's use your skater eyes and quick drop to play it San Van style. Okay, here's the deal. See the gap? Try dropping an object across it without touching the molten ground. That stuff's hot. How about putting something down to skate? Don't cost nothing.
Quick restart.
Yeah, looking unburnt, unbothered, and in your lane. Focused and flourishing. Dang, I'm telling you, the stuff you can drop with quick drop is fully nuts. Creating, fixing, connecting spots, so much is possible. Whoa, you might need an umbrella. Anyway, you're a natural. I'll see you around when you head to the village for the next tour. Peace.
Alright, it's time to bring it home and close out your first San Van tour. I'll be taking you to some of my favorite spots in the head to see how your skater eyes have adjusted. A little tour ender victory lap. Let's roll to the beach first. Good idea getting four wheels. The Dax acquired some lumber and went nuts with the wooden whoop-de-doos here. You know why they're called that? Because some old guy said they make you yell, "Whoopee!" when you ride or air them. Knowledge. Enough etymology. Let's get you ripping. Don't forget to set that mighty session marker. Beats walking. Time to rip. Use your skater eyes to visualize and utilize the grind potential here. And watch your speed. Getting into grind requires control. Hit the spot fast enough to grind, but slow enough to lock it in. Know the ledge. Nice. Those skater eyes are working. Skater eyes employed. Bench grinding verified. Killed it! The next spot is calling. Spots can be hidden in the gnarliest of places. Hope you're ready for some search and destroy. And climbing. Spots are hidden, and Sits the Dax believe you need to earn your third. Hey, you must have ruled the monkey bars as a kid. Halfway there. San Van doesn't have yellow brick roads, but we do have flashy AR lines. Follow them and check out stuff to hit on the way to a little AR program we cooked up just for you. Draw a rad line. Let's go. Back to the start. You got this. Your female parent said, knock those objectives out. San Van doesn't have yellow brick roads, but we do have flashy AR lines. Follow them and check out stuff to hit on the way to a little AR program we cooked up just for you. You might be wondering if you've been here before. You have. This place is too sick not to take another look at, with fresh eyes. Okay, this is the start of the middle of our ender part of the tour. Let me show you. A caveman is perfect for dropping into transitions to get speed. It's pretty simple. Hop onto your board midair and let gravity do its thing. Easier said than done. Sweet. Cavemen are pretty handy. Look for ops with your skater eyes. Now, head back up to the top. Cool. With that out of the way, get out there and crush it. This place has it all. Gaps over fences, funky transitions, grinds for days, and my fave, mini full pipes of fun. tubes for kids to play in? Nope. Tubes to scoop shove-its over? Nice! Transition sighted and shredded. Nice flick on that one. Amazing spot, hey? The Dax sure know how to pick 'em. But we're not done. They've got more to share. These next ones, let's just say they're kind of hard to reach. This is it! I told you this spot was hard to reach. Trust me though, what's waiting up there is worth the climb. Look at you, wall crawler. You're halfway there. Hey, don't stop here. Let's keep climbing. Vertical exploration pays off with loads of new spots to skate, make, or scout. pool up here? Cool, hey? The Dax know what's up. Remember the transition stuff in Caveman we talked about? Well, you're gonna get to put what you learned to the test. Things are gonna get gnarly. Get psyched. Sick! You are the captain of Caveman. Yes! Feels good, doesn't it? And the view from the air? Insane! Alright, your arms tired yet? Hope not, because the tour finale is up there.
Nice. You're halfway there. Hope no one drops the flower pot on your head. That would suck.
Alright, the Dax love a good spectacle. And here's an appropriate challenge to close out this tour. Let's go! Okay, this tour deserves a big ender, and this drop is big! See that pool you were skating? Yeah, that one way down there? It's just asking for a caveman drop-in. At least you've got him perfect, Tech.
And go. Go again.
It would have been okay to take a pass, but you shut that down. The Dax will dig the footy. That was nuts, and they ain't allergic. What an ender! I think that deserves a little R&R. Might as well take advantage of the view while we're up here. Sometimes after so much gnar, you just need to take a minute to yourself. Congrats on completing the Hedgemont Skater Eyes Tour. Maybe I'll catch you shredding the hedge, but if not, I'm sure one of those bozos will need help on their tours. Remember, spots are everywhere. You just gotta look. Peace.
The Skater Eyes Tour is complete. I cannot believe how much you have shown me. According to the SVCC website, the next stop on our journey is called the Gullcrest Bag of Tricks Tour. OG legend Slappy will pass on his wisdom as you experience the oldest neighborhood in San Amsterdam and grow your bag of tricks. Kick it off when you're ready, or just explore and use your new eyes to find your fun.
What up? Good to see you again. Welcome to the Bag of Tricks tour. Now that Issy showed you how to look at the world like a skater, it's time to give your trick repertoire a boost. I'm gonna give you a rundown on some more ways to grind, and cap it off with a fun little lope line. Let's roll towards Goldcrest Village. Alrighty, I'm sure V filled you in on some grind basics when you were on the Isle of Grom, but there's more to it than that. You can change what type of grind you do by shifting your weight on the board before you land on an edge. Pretty sick stuff. Let's start easy. A 50-50 doesn't need anything but a couple pushes and an ollie onto the rail. This might take a few tries. Set a session marker. Remember, 2 pushes, an ollie, and let momentum do the rest. Staying in control helps. Sick! That's a proper 2-truck 50-50. Next up, let's try a grind with just one. Okay, like the name implies, a nose grind is where you shift your weight forward and grind only on your front truck. Give it a go. That's right, making that nose grind smell sweet. Next up is the 5-0. Not a cop, but a grind. Same deal, but on the back truck. Killed it. Okay, with board slides and lip slides, you gotta twist your body more. Lift your front or back trucks over the edge you're grinding, and the middle of the board will do the sliding. No trucks needed. Hell yeah, and that's just a sample. Ah, damn. What the hell are these birds eating? Concrete? We gotta clean this up before I show you the line. Let's show off those new grinds. Thanks. Pristine ledges secured. Now we can handle... Are you freaking kidding me? Jabronis leaving trash lying around? Unreal. At least they bagged it. Alright, with that finished, we can't... For real? Are the birds and jabronis working together? Ah, whatever. You know what to do. You know, the canal has seen some legendary skaters. SB Lope legends like Hubie Wheeler and Peggy Grindholmes used to shroud the granite out of these ledges back in the day. Now kooks are trashing the place? Weak.
Made in the shade would be an appropriate way to describe getting clips in the canal. Am I correct?
I was gonna say we're ready for the line challenge, but something tells me the jabronis and crows didn't stop here. Might behoove us to make sure the rest is clear. Who even has this much garbage? And are these birds okay? This is nuts. Next level anti-skating vibes. Whatever. We shall overcome, right? Yeah, you're getting the grind thing dialed in. If you're feeling it, you can even shift your weight mid-grind to transition to a new one. Your bag of tricks and scores will only get bigger. I wonder when they'll fix this bridge. I mean, one giant squid versus super yacht incident and we just stop being able to go to the North Shore? Ooh, seems like something the SVCC should address. Getting the hang of this. You must have been digging into Skapedia. Shingo asked for some help with dinosaur tricks when he was writing it. Good thing, because the dingo needs to learn some history. Doesn't even know what a wheelie is. Sheesh. Okay, that's the last of it. Damn crows must have been eating too many of Frank's birders. Stuff's made of bloody quick-drying cement. Anyway, let's get that line cooking.
Hedgemont fun fact. The neighborhood was originally called the Blue Light District due to the remarkable annual mating emissions of the indigenous glow jellyfish. A bluish aura would bathe the hood, and the locals partied in San Fan's OG entertainment area. The name was changed years ago due to its Korean origin. Rolling lines are a good time.
This one is the Hubie Wheeler Special. Hubie used to do it with copers, but it was still gnarly. It's long, but fun. Do it for Hubie.
Send it. Reload. Time for another go. start over.
Sickness. QB would be proud. You really busted out your bag of tricks on that one, but this tour is just getting started. Head into Goldcrest Village proper, and I'll give you a few more things to pack in the sack. I'm talking low-impact wonder tricks, manuals. Alright, welcome to part 2 of the Bag of Tricks tour. This time we're exploring everyone's favorite easy on the knees trick, manuals. Head over to Anchor Point to get started.